So my name is Arnaud Nicolas. I am the CEO and the creative director of L'Épée, L'Épée 1839, which is a very old brand. We will celebrate our 180 years of manufacturing next year. We are making clocks. We're not making wristwatch. We're only making table clocks, or sometimes some wall clocks. Our idea is to make something that is different from what the others are doing. Some object, people are pretty often saying that's a piece of art. It's difficult for me to say that it's a piece of art, but I like when they say it. We are making a clock or a kinetic sculpture that gives time. It's an excuse to own the fact that it gives time. It's a second point. It's not the main point. The main point is to have a sculpture at home or at the office, as many of our customers use it at office, also as well as at home. Our inspiration comes from first our childhood, but also from some partners that have some ideas, which we are working with, and also all what we can see around, sci-fi movies, events that we can see. If you look around you, you have plenty of subjects to find inspiration from. So it's just opening your eyes, opening your heart, and look at it. I love to come here. I came pretty often. We have made, for example, requiem, which is something on a skull base. We have made a product in partnership with an artist who is called Fiona Kruger, who lived in the past when she was young in Mexico City. And we did a product dedicated to the Dia de los Muertos. And on top of that, just lately, we have launched a product which we call the Duet, a Mexican Duet, which is a clock that instead of striking the hours, it plays the music every hours or in demand. And we have 12 music dedicated to the Mexican market. It's your famous music that has been chosen with a partner here to develop the product. It will be a pleasure. We have plenty of different clocks, but as you said, all of our clocks have a story and it's a way of presenting it. I'm picky on detail. Detail are very important for me, and I try to put all of this care of detail inside my product. Maybe we can go and sit close to a product. This is a time machine. And the idea was to develop a product with the inspiration of the time machines that we can find inside the movies. In movies, first, they need a lot of power. So you have smoke coming out and everything. So on the side, we have placed fans. Display, which is in fact the crown to rewind the clock and one to set the time. What people are doing when they are in a movie and they want to jump in time. First, they set the time. Second, they pull a trigger, like this. And then what is happening? Clock is rotating, something is rotating, people jump in time. When they jump in time, they always have a rough landing. I don't know why, but always a rough landing. So we have implemented here some bumpers, to compensate the rough landing. And as life is not perfect, this is in fact a locker to allow the clock to be placed even in tiltable or something, so that you can always choose where you want to see it. Very easy. So this is Grant. It's one of our novelty. It's a clock in the shape of a robot. First, Grant has a key to rewind, which is this one, which is also a machine gun, looking like a machine gun. You can take it to rewind or leave it there. On the other side, you have a seesaw. Clock can roll back and forth, and you have the time indication on the top. Of course, as it's a transformer, it can change angles, so you can have a good way of seeing the time. When you open it up, you can see the head with the brain, which is in fact the regulator, which controls the clock, like our brain is controlling our body. And if I open it completely, then you have the face of the transformer. It is seated like he was going to the war. Thank you, everyone, and you're very welcome, by the way, to come to our booth or to come to our facilities or to Basel World. And I really thank you for the time you spent with me.